Hello and welcome back to another episode of my Skyward Sword playthrough. In today's episode, we are starting off returning to the sky once more, but this time, instead of turning in a stone tablet, we're going to be making our way into a massive raging thunderhead concealing many of the sky islands in the north. Today's episode, much like last week's, had some technical issues at the time of recording, thus won't quite be up to the standard I had hoped for, but I have addressed these issues, and the next episodes should once again have the proper video and output quality I had wanted. Moving swiftly on. Through talking to Professor Ep4, we learned that in order to get into the Thunderhead, we need to turn a few windmills on the main island to activate the lighthouse. Things couldn't quite be that simple, however, as one of the windmills is damaged. I turned the first one using the ever-useful gust bellows and begin making my way to the second, taking a quick pit stop at Beetle's airship, picking up the bug net and wallet upgrades, and continue on my way. Once at the second windmill, the nearby villager informs us that many years ago a strong gust of wind blew through, tearing the small fan blades used to turn the windmill off and sending them over the edge of the island towards the ground below. He sends us to talk to Gondo, who may be able to help in this endeavor. Meeting with Gondo, he laments that his father's scrapper robot is broken and needs a particularly rare material to fix. But by some stroke of luck, I happen to have the ancient flower he needs. Once done talking to everyone involved in this short story quest, it's then time to head to Eldon, where the missing part is located. My memory serves me well here, as I distinctly remember seeing this part earlier in this playthrough, near the top of Eldon Volcano, just down a short offshoot where one of the key pieces we hunted down in episode 2 was located. I waste no time in calling in the world's snarkiest robot to aid in returning the windmill part to Skyloft. In no time at all, the windmill is fixed and I can align it and finally press forward in my quest to find the Isle of Songs deep within the Thunderhead. There we go. I do kind of agree it's a cool instrument for this game, but poorly executed. Very poorly executed. Frustrating to play, and the speed at which you actually have to play the instrument in order to get whatever character is singing to do their part doesn't line up with the little ring of light that is meant to help you keep time. That ring of light moves too slow. If you go in time with it, Link doesn't strum correctly. Plus, it's not how you play that instrument at all. You don't just... Once I arrive at the Isle of Songs, I breeze through the short puzzle, preventing me from immediately going inside the tower ahead. Inside the mysterious floating tower, a goddess statue comes up from deep below to sing me a song. Accompanied by Fee's lyrical genius, I now understand that I must return to Faron Woods in search of the Silent Realm. Once more, my memory serves me well, and I drop in right next to the entrance to the Silent Realm, sparing no time starting the first trial. These are always so stressful. okay. Maybe the little circle's actually on time with this one. There we go. Puppy cat? What are you talking about? Welcome, Zofiro. Here in the Silent Realm, my soul takes on a physical form as a special container I can use to gather the tears of light scattered across this realm. I make a somewhat roundabout and meandering path through this metaphor for enlightenment, collecting the scattered bits of courage, with only one minor hiccup. A first attempt success in this particular playthrough, leading me to believe these trials will be much easier than I had remembered. Finishing Faro's trial, I'm awarded the Water Dragon's Scale, a mystical object that will allow me to move through the water much more gracefully, giving me access to previously unreachable areas of Faron Woods. Climbing the inside of the giant tree, I make my way up to the top of its canopy, finding a very old Kikwi here by the name of Yerbal. Old Yerbal sends me on my way to the next minor checkpoint in my wild goose chase across Faron, an ancient structure marked with an incomplete symbol of the goddess of courage. To open this ancient door, I simply have to use the power of the Skyward strike to draw the rest of the missing symbol. So I instead draw a jacked up oval and proceed forward to Lake Floria. Yeah, look guys, it's a really crappy circle. It worked though. Now, here in Lake Floria, there is a new race I can encounter called the Perella, who are less than pleased to see an outsider. But they quickly come around once they realize I carry the Water Dragon's Scale, and they escort me to their protector, the Great Water Dragon herself, Faron. Faron is initially dismissive of my presence, but as those before her realizes I both carry one of her own scales and the legendary sword. Naturally, with this stunning revelation underway, she adds a tick box to my growing mandatory fetch quest. Now I must gather for her a bottle of sacred water from the Spring of Courage, deep within Skyview Temple. This turns into a maddening scramble through a previously completed dungeon as I run into Quartz, one of the Magma from Eldon, who decides to give me the runaround for a key he may or may not have purposely, quote-unquote, misplaced. I spend nearly 30 minutes in this temple retracing my steps in circles before I finally find the key and make my way to the end of the dungeon. I can't simply go gather some magic water, however, as I'm required to fight a brutal 3-on-1 mini-boss fight in my already heightened state of frustration. But like the popular punk band, I prevail and return to Faron successful, finally gaining access to Faron's second temple. This game takes place right at, like, way at the beginning of time, like, very beginning of the official Zelda timeline and everything. The Zora don't exist in this game because they haven't evolved yet. The little, like, squid people you see in the water around her area that are called Perellas. They eventually evolve into the Zora. The Ancient Cistern is a very fascinating and unique temple, housing one of my favorite bosses in this game. This temple is essentially this game's version of the standard RPG water temple, minus the frustration of piss-poor swimming and water mechanics. Being based on Buddhist principles of attaining enlightenment, there's a lot of recursion in this temple, with its core focus being a simple pattern of up, down, left, and right. While only one single puzzle directly references this pattern, the flow room to room has you go up to go down, or right to go left, and vice versa, multiple times until you reach the end. A massive door adorned by a lotus flower. Aesthetic analysis tangent aside, I soon find myself before the mini-boss of this dungeon. A beefed up Stalfos much stronger than the ones previously found in the Skyview Temple just a bit earlier. It's also wild having a mini-boss this soon into the dungeon. swing the direction I'm... Oh my... It's always something, man. How is this a sideways swing? All right, we got it. With forearms out of the way, and the whip now in hand, I can finish off this cosmic metaphor and power up my sword. After acquiring the boss key and making my way into the final chamber of the dungeon, I find myself face to face with Girahim once more. Now irate with my continued existence, the flamboyant demon lord summons the ancient automaton Koloktos to finish me off. This fight is no issue as I once again maintain the ongoing pattern of improvement, exercising Robo Buddha in a single attempt. Come on, dude. Next arm. Oh, I'm too far away. Oh. Oh, well that didn't do as much as I thought it was going to. Come on. Alright. Now we've really angered it. From here, I don't remember what we're supposed to do. Definitely not that. That's not good. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, he's knocking stuff off my desk. Come on, dude. Stop with the dramatics. Pick up. There we go. And kind of just book it. Oh, dude, he just straight up killed, like, 2 of them. Oh, they're all dead. He's killed them all. No regard for his own underlings. Oh, we need one more. Come on, dude. Come on. No, not that crap. You know what I want from you. Maybe, but I don't want to jinx it. This dude's like infuriatingly difficult at times. Oh my god, I almost killed myself there. Come on. Come on. Yes, that, exactly. Let's go! First try! Hell yeah! Not gonna get me that time. It's a fun enough idea, but I don't think Spooky's actually going to work properly until I have, like, a chat that's just zooming past that I can't properly keep up with. First try, dude. Hell yeah. Excuse me. Possibly, but I don't know that making it more intense will actually make it work properly when I'm watching chat the entire time. That's why I'm like, I think Spooky might just be one we put on hold until chat is genuinely moving too fast that I'm not likely to see it. So I saw the command pop up beforehand. I could try to make it so the bot hides the messages. You did get me. But I also wasn't paying close attention and chat was moving a lot faster, which is exactly the point I'm trying to make. Oh, we really cranked out a lot today though for this stream. We got the Silent Realm, kind of like revisiting an old temple mini boss, and now a whole dungeon. Do not be fooled, he does not actually have the Triforce of Courage. It'll make a little bit more sense later. With the Goddess Sword now powered up by the green flames of Faron, and Link's hand marked by the symbol of courage, I return to the sky to wrap up the end of stream. If you find my sarcasm and scathing comments on this otherwise wonderful game enjoyable, then do be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more content. I stream 3 days a week, with Minecraft on Monday, Pokemon on Wednesday, and Zelda on Fridays, all at 5 p.m. until 8 p.m, so be sure to hit that bell icon to make sure you are notified when I upload or go live. Or, join the Discord for those same updates and hang around to chat with the community. I'll put the link in the description below. With all that being said, have a wonderful day, and until next time.